the crazy thing is, when you actually think about the history that he's given us of our people, they took everything from us. They gave us the bare minimum and then told us to be okay with it. They conditioned us to be okay with it. And then the ones of us that wanted more as far as materialism goes, because they've conditioned us to also attribute wealth to materialism, the ones of us that wanted more materialistic things than what was given to us, it's a trade-off, and it's never fair because you are priceless. You cannot put a price on you. Yet somehow they've managed to convince various melanated beings that they can be bought. And guess what? They are bought off of their own ignorance to the truth and to the fact that they are the creators of this game. That's why I've made videos about becoming your own creator and not playing someone else's game. Because, see, they'll mislead you into believing that you have to live this life that they want you to live that keeps you, like I was saying in my last video, pacified and kind of in a zombie-like state, a state where it's like just enough. They give you just enough to believe in when you should be knowing. There should be no belief at any time. It should all be a knowing of the truth. But they've taken the truth, misconstrued the truth, and inverted it and spat it back out to you. And they've also created a lot of confusion surrounding the truth now that the truth has began to seep out, so that even people that are becoming open-minded and questioning the same paradigms that was impressed upon not only them in their life, but their ancestors, not even solely on a physical level by, taking them out this realm if they failed to conform. But now on our bloodline, it has been impressed upon us to worship the worship gene. And so you have to understand how powerful you are if you are able to break out of the box that has been placed upon your genetics, not just your mind on the mental plane, but on a biologically war-stricken plane as well. You are breaking barriers at each turn. There is something to say for that. I don't know why I just sounded like a freaking I was finna say Middle Eastern, Midwestern person. Maybe that's more Southern. Y'all, I don't know. I'm just talking. And folks is coming in and out, and it's getting on my daggone nerve. But yeah, it's really a lot of BS going on. There's no reason to fear no World War III because, baby, it's been World War III for about 20 plus years now. It's been a war on the mind since the 50s, probably before. Ever since they took them physical shackles off and put shackles around your neck, put some diamonds on it and told you it was change that was fashionable, people have been willingly spending their hard-earned money and government-funded money, welfare queen money, queen and king money on these changes. And I'm not talking about welfare as far as like what you might think of as like EBT and Section 8 and all that stuff. I'm talking about the government is funding certain world stage actors to get up here and sell you an illusion, an idea that ultimately leads to your self-destruction. That's what I'm talking about, welfare kings and queens. They know what they're doing. They're funding these things. Like, y'all heard about Sexy Red being a CIA agent, and if you haven't, you should do some research because, see, to a lot of closed-minded people, that's laughable. That's just a conspiracy theory because they've made conspiracy theorists You know what I'm saying? They've just inflated the whole idea of them. You feel what I'm saying? And they've kind of made it a meme to be a conspiracy theorist. You know what I'm saying? So people don't even take it serious for real, but it's very real, the stuff that's going on, and it's not really a theory. And as you see, as the years go on, you're going to see so many things become declassified from these same agencies that are putting people in places of like I said, the world stage, that sound like a comic strip, that sound like something straight out of DC or Marvel. You feel what I'm saying? Nah, this stuff is real. What's fake is real, and what's real is fake. Everything has been inverted. Do not confine yourself to the paradigms of religion and just stop there and feel like you got to look outside yourself for nothing. And you really got to dig deep into why you have that within you. Is it on your bloodline? Is it something that you are impressing upon yourself? Because I'm telling you, you were initiated into this life at birth. You feel what I'm saying? And birth was not something that, like, as much as y'all fear death, because that's the thing. That's why religion was so effective, because they were pulling on your strings of fear. They killed people behind it. The same deity that they're still worshiping today. They killed people behind it. They impressed it upon our ancestors, in which impressed it upon our, folks that impressed it upon us. And it's like you get fearful of thinking for yourself because your ancestors impressed it upon you that this is how stuff is done. But you missing the part of the story where oppressors impressed it upon your ancestors, because in this game of telephone, you lost the original message, just like it's bound to happen every single time. So that's why in this age, you'll see so many things. Like, we are in a reality that is unprecedented for the last 400 years. But that's why it is entities here that is raising the frequency and the vibration and turning the intent of AI to be a suppressive thing, an oppressive thing, into something that is a catalyst for a mass awakening, a mass resurgence of esoteric knowledge and information. Because see, we are in the age of karma, so their intent is being put back on them tenfold. Like, oh, you wanted to use this as a Pandora's box to condemn and confuse all of these people, because it's a conglomeration of entities here. It's not just humans here no more. It's not. So I can't even say that it was just for one race of beings or another. Nah, all of these entities here, they put this stuff here because they knew, just like how they're using it for their veneration of their gods and their deities and what they're using their ritual magics for, it's also coming back on them. Like, oh, look at all this influx of knowledge. You got people making hour-long TikToks every single week about some out the thinking out the box information. You feel what I'm saying? And so that's what I'm saying. You just make sure you right, and you make sure that you not still looking outside yourself, because everything is within yourself. Everything is within yourself. There is no Zeus deity that you want to come down and save you. You don't want Zeus to come down to save you, baby, because he's not going to save you. He's the one who got you in this box now. He's the one that got you in this box now. And you got to do your research on this deity. Don't just take what people tell you and accept it as law. And I know it's easy to do that because we are so overstimulated. It's so much stuff going on at once. We got this foreign technology that, yeah, I'm using it to spread a message. But as soon as you leave this video, you're going to be hit with some more BS. You feel what I'm saying? That's why you gotta be in the control seat, in the driver's seat. You gotta be in the driver's seat and control where you allow your attention to go and where your energy to flow. Because that's how you retain your power, and that's why you are able to protect yourself from the mental warfare that's been going on, that will continue to intensify as we progress through this golden age, because it's been a split. You got to choose what frequency you going to align with. And if you want to keep on in this realm, it's best to harmonize with the planet, because she's exponentially increasing her frequency and her resonance. And you got to do the same if you want to keep existing here. It's kind of like when you get a fever. When your body get a fever because it's some parasites or some, you know what I'm saying, some stuff going on in your body, and it's doing what it got to do to get you well, that's what Earth is on right now. It's some parasites up in her, and she's turning up the heat. Her warriors are here. They finna get activated, and they finna take out who they got to take out that isn't resonating with the natural biome. So you want to make sure you resonating with the natural biome so you ain't wiped off this